What is up? What is up? What is up? What's up, team? Welcome to today's news. 2 litres of sparkling water. This may offend a few of you, but for me, this is heaven. Just gonna launch you into this news. If you haven't seen the Jillian Michaels thing, where have you been? I think her name's Jillian Michaels. I don't know who she is. One thing I have learnt from CrossFit and being a CrossFitter is if you pick on our sport, we may be a minority, but we make a lot of noise and say, you are wrong. Because we're very passionate about what we do. I love CrossFit. I'll preach CrossFit. Jillian Michaels is an American personal trainer, businesswoman, author, and television personality from Los Angeles. She's best known for her appearance on NBC, The Biggest Loser. And if you Google Jillian Michaels, The Biggest Loser, this is the first news article that comes up. Hello there. In this article, they spoke to the winner of The Biggest Loser from a previous season, and apparently during it there was fat shaming, dehydration for weigh-ins, injuring contestants and then training them when they're injured. They trained the participants until they vomited. Now that actually does sound like CrossFit. And also injuries. Basically, they ran their contestants into the ground for a TV show because it's all about money and the person that loses the weight quickest, but then that's not healthy. But anyway, Jillian Michaels was part of this, and recently she released a video talking about CrossFit, and here's a couple of things that she said.
I have a few issues with CrossFit.
You ain't no tear Claire to me, alright?
So my issues with CrossFit are as follows. First of all, you've got like, what, maybe 20 to 25 movements?
You got 20 to 25 movements, which is utter bull.
Update. So just off the top of my head, I've thought of 63 CrossFit things.
63 movements. Just send me them, yeah.
Do you want me to screenshot them or copy and paste?
Jazz right now has just done a list of some of the CrossFit movements, and off her head in the last 5 minutes, she's come up with 63 movements that we do. Also, I mean, if you look at Jillian Michaels' Instagram page, the movements that she promotes, I am sorry if I just offended any of the adults or small children out there. You didn't need to see that. Goes on to talk about how our workouts don't really vary. That is true, we hit Fran every day.
That don't really vary?
Apparently we're not challenging the body.
Because you're not challenging the body.
All right.
And I know CrossFit, oh, we work all the modalities, but no, not really.
But yes, really. She goes on about power and speed and all this malark, but honestly, she has no clue. She's totally misinformed, and I'm giving her too much time on this vlog. Like, it's just, if you believe what this woman says. Bit of backstory to Jillian Michaels also is that she has just become the ambassador for SodaStream. Now SodaStream has just been bought out by Pepsi. Pepsi are being attacked by CrossFit because Greg Glassman doesn't like Pepsi or Coca-Cola or anything along those malarks. So this, I honestly think, is just a pushback by them. Conspiracies, but I think it's true. She has no clue what CrossFit is. Anyway, a couple of people that you may know from this channel and from videos that we've done in the past have made it back to the CrossFit Games. First off, I want to shout out James Newbury for going individual at the Australian CrossFit Championships and winning it. James Newbury, on his way to being the Australian Championships winner, did have a bit of a fail, and it was pretty great. And 2, congratulations to Khan Porter, part of Project X, for also qualifying at the Australian Championships as part of the team. Speaking of team, recently, I don't know if you've seen it, but Barcelona have made a couple of good signings. The fitness in the squad has just gone up a level. I'm not sure about the playing skills. And I'm not quite sure either that Matt Fraser understands the rules of UK football, or as we just call it, football. The ball is supposed to go in the net, alright? Here is something that will make Alex Smith dance like this old lady. What's up for the evening? I ain't in the tricking, I'm in the street. It's not pineapple on a pizza, it's pizza on a pineapple.
What's up for the evening? I ain't in the tricking.
Doesn't make it any better. And in the news, Shane Orr has been paparazzi'd by me in Krispy Kreme. He's now the new ambassador, and I think he's enjoying his job.
Yeah.
The Open is now just over a week away. This is how you're going to feel after every single one of the workouts. Constantly Varied Fitness, another Instagram page that you probably should follow, along with Make Wads Great Again. The banter's great. One of the best memes I've seen on the internet recently is this one. That is the Queen. She can move in any direction. And if you came up to me right now, team, and said, Craig, how do you feel after coming back after all of the stuff that you've just, like, I don't even know where January's gone. How do you feel? This would perfectly sum me up right now. Don't know what day of the week it is. Completely out of it. Had a bit of a cold and flu. Just not with it. Feeling sorry for myself. Here's a video of Jasmine in 50 years' time. This guy doing a very strict, very high L-sit ring muscle up is pretty impressive. Gonna bring it back, sweaty palms. If this video doesn't give you sweaty palms or make you go, ooh, then I don't know what will. You are hard as nails.
What? Yeah, man. Woo.
Cody Anderson keeps getting ridiculously strong. Like, that guy is small and he is strong.
There you go. Come on. Stop. Sit. Come on. Stop. Elbows up. Elbows up. Elbows up.
Here's a couple more fails from CrossFit gyms around the world. And then to finish off today's news, very, very recently, I've been informed that there has been more firings at CrossFit HQ. Tyson Oldroyd, who was head of media and has been there since kind of the beginning, 2008-ish, and his wife Mariah, who also worked for CrossFit HQ media. And I'm guessing everyone sub them in the last 48 hours has been fired. The word from HQ is actually that CrossFit is sinking. And it's very unlikely that this year the games will have any coverage from CrossFit HQ itself. So it'll all be third-party stuff, which is pretty insane. Again, I think this is just a reflection of Greg Glassman's view on CrossFit itself as a sport. Ever since the changes came in, we have been notified, and he's made it very public to a lot of people that have passed it on to me, that he doesn't enjoy CrossFit as a sport. He is very interested in the health benefits, but as I've covered on this vlog and as a lot of people have expressed, the sport of CrossFit is what built the profile of CrossFit and the reach of it and the business of it itself. And what I feel is going on here is that they're getting rid of the media team, they're getting rid of the backbone of CrossFit itself, they're focusing more on the health, which is a very important part, but it's not something that really gets people fired up. CrossFit has grown so big recently that kind of, no matter how much Greg Glassman really wants to tear it apart, I think there's enough of us that do CrossFit and that care about it that it won't go away. But it's just a weird balance. And just to finish off the news around the fittest in Cape Town, we had the winner, Sean Sweeney, got his ticket for the CrossFit Games on the male side, and then on the female side, we saw David's daughter in action comfortably after the first couple of days, running away with it. Anyway, that is it for today's news. If you have enjoyed it, as always, smash that like button. Here's my Instagram handle if you want to follow me on Instagram. If you're not already subscribed and part of the biggest team and strongest team on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and we will talk to you guys later on. Well, we won't. We'll see you tomorrow for another installment of Tia Claire Toomey.